Cyclops, Master!
I doubt ice will be of any use against it.
Well done! That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud. This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Shall we take an ox cart? If our destination lies along its route, we could shorten our journey by making a stopover. Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
I'll take the night watch of the desk. All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
So tired. I barely looked in to time my boots.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Good tidings, friend. How have you been? As for me, I made the most of my week-long sojourn. One might even say I enjoyed myself overmuch. You see, I grew so fond of the destination my feet carried me off to, methinks I should like to live there. And that's when I thought, mayhap you've grown just as fond of this dwelling. Fond enough to purchase it from me? I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my relocation costs to consider, but I'd sell it to you cheap as I can afford. Well, friend, what say you? Much obliged, friend. I hope you're as pleased with our... Suppose I'd best be off. I've my own home to get to. I hope you'll be happy here, friend.
Why's my luck so rotten?
We must rest, though the sun... Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
The monster's really scary.
I need thy help.
Suppose I ought to earn my pay. Sometimes I wonder.
That's it. I've had enough. Clear off. And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly.
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it. Or
'Tis uncommon for a lad of his age to be unable to shop on his own. Mayhap we ought to lend him a hand, master.
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. I don't believe it. How did you know I wanted this? Never mind, I'll treasure it all the same. You've my thanks, sir, and pray let me return the favor someday.
He seems a young man of decent character.
I'm afraid I must be going now. Thank you again for your aid.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
My legs are fair numb from walking about town.
I'll go and open the chest.
Should have quit while I had the chance.
You trying to piss me off?
Bunch of
Here,
sluggers.
asking for it.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the district.
Be ready! Our foes are armed!
I'm near tired of this.
Look here. This path seems rather promising. Tis a fair reward. We cannot complain.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way? I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Let us press on with our next objective. On to the nearest location. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here. That was a skillful defeat. Do your vocation proud. I will protect you. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Look there. I espy another statue. I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close. Here we go again. We fight. To arms. Of course.
Many thanks. This is for you. Take it with my thanks.
Are you trying to piss me off?
I'll crush you
I
if
don't
you
fancy
keep
my
that up.
chances. This one's shaking.
Stand and fight, you gutless wanderer!
Tis a chest.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
V, how did this happen? We must defend the cargo. They're a tenacious lot.
Tis done.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
Would you mind coming over here?
shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Would anyone care to push?
Prepare yourselves!
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. On my way! Very well. I shall return.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Goblin!
One can see far to the distance from here. Could be a good place to take stock of our surroundings. Right you are.
How about this?
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
No harm shall come to you!
Come to think of it, our ranks have gone unchanged for a while now.
Our combined might is a force to be reckoned with. I say we forge on together for as long as we may. I dare say, we could sell this for a fair amount of gold. Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide. You'll find ore aplenty there, methinks. Take care you don't mine up more than you can carry.
I'm going to enjoy this.
That was superb, Arisen!
This place offers a view of the sea. I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
please, Master.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall!
On my way!
That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud.
How could I have forestalled?
That's what I like to see.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Could use a rest. Hubris is man's worst enemy.
I mean, fine, fat
What's
woman.
wrong with that fellow? I've clean forgotten.
Always another errand to see to.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
All this hustle and bustle puts me waiting. All this patrol doesn't cover on my shire.
Shall we get some rest then? It appears night has fallen while we slept. Shall we check our packs and be— You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. How might I serve you, Arisen? You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour— Good evening, Arisen. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Burning the midnight oil, I see.
Something good will come of today.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you? What a delight.
Sprinkle of misfortune can make a pleasant spot.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to...
What's to be done about this?
There's no time left. Market I go. See rumor. No shame in letting down your ear now and then.
Well met, sir. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. 'Tis a symbol of my own gratitude.
And with that, our task is done.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Do not forget that we work...
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time. 'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Those new recruits barely lift their swords.
A lonely place.
So tired.
Will someone do aught about this? Beg pardon, sir, but might I have a moment of your time? See, a friend of mine hath an... Wouldn't come free, mind. Many thanks, sir.
Thought you should have this.
Lonely place.
Can't wait for the new equipment coming.
We shall remain here.
You are the Arisen, yes? Follow me!
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
I'm still waiting on that report.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I'll head out first and speak with the sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Sven, where have you been, your grace?
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought of someone.
Prithee inform us when
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
All this patrolling, there's a number on my shoulder.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
Everyone's as tired as I am.
You. I wonder how you must feel, having locked me away in this dismal place. Do you think yourself just? If so, you are sorely mistaken. There are many in this world who require salvation. I merely borrowed the aid of those who could offer it. Just as there are theories that may only be tested on living flesh, so are mortal bodies the sole source of certain materials. And, whatever you may think, all lives are not made equal. 'Tis the truth. The sickly folk of the slums are fated to die, to waste away till death grants them its mercy. I merely gave their deaths a greater purpose. If anything, I deserve your praise, not this awful cell. Is that you, Lord Phasus? Oh, 'tis only you. The one who caught me in the midst of my little deal. I suppose you must be proud of yourself. How very absurd.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Oh. Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one arisen has been upended, or Disa's arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests. And I need not turn my ear to Disa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? Oh, to think such a place existed. How very curious. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of the way on my own. this should be far enough. If you truly are arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
I'm surrounded by winches on all sides.
Feels eerie with no one about.
Surely I'm overjoyed.
I'd sooner stay out of that.
At last we've arrived, delivery in hand. We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it. You have my support. It would appear you found evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds. Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt? I believe I can guide you to the person in question. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to...
How extraordinary.
Never serve. Fancy again? Fine wares all.
Tad rowdy, but I shan't complain.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to gain here more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer, I bid you, take this.
Queen Regent Deesa appears to...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. Since Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell, the man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for Your Majesty's efforts.
That was certainly worthwhile.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, In honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security, so pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, Your Majesty. Ah, there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen while examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds. I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermund. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain, yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deesa's scheme and securing your enthronement.
Fine wares all heavens.
Places such as this nourish the spirit. Not should I
Pray, have patience with me, Master. I've shared all I know. Good evening, Arisen.
You seem in fine spirits.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales.
Wonderful.
I'll not take that from you.
It's been some time since we last saw the young man who coveted that ornate box. Mayhap we ought to seek him out.
Fine wares all.
This hustle and bustle puts me right
I've got better up here in town. What is life without it?
Just little time.
Well met, sir.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come. We've much to be getting on with. Ready to forge on? It is of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. Methinks I know the general destiny.
Do you shop often?
What? Over here, if you please.
My, I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. What? Can't you think of a reason? I'd thought you were keener wit than that. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over. Now you found me out? So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Understandable. Still, no harm in asking, was there? Let's...
Better than that! Hot, foolish ruckus!
You there! Halt!
Shit! We're in for it now.
With all likelihood, he is an agent dispatched from Batal. Pray, let us handle the rest. We will hear all he has to say before the week is out. I bid you, wait till then.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
It'll do you no good letting me rot in here, you know. Another agent will be on you afore long.
Why, you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening. Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. 'Tis none of my concern. The fellow said aught about the usual place.
We shall see how bold you are in items. Do not test me.
My back isn't what it used to be.
I find that it's tired. I barely slept a wink.
Ye really pushing your luck.
I'll gather this. It might be of use. It's a pretender, claiming to be the Arisen! That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Living hard, but room to play.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? That was a skillful bit of thieving. Do your vocation proud.
One of our number is unconscious. No harm shall come to you.
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
Another statue. Mayhap 'twill yield us aught of use.
Climbing it would grant a clearer picture of our environment.
Get back here!
Nice armor you got. Nice armor you got. It looks better on me, man. Better on me, man.
Well fought, Arisen. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
That is certainly worthwhile. On my way! We've got choppers!
We've no cause to visit a campsite as yet, methinks. There's enough to make camp only when the need arises.
fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Seems we have enraged our foe.
I could not use their rage to our advantage.
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet
We are fortunate indeed. This is a rare find. We shall have to think long and hard about what to do with it. We've a choice of where to go, but how to know the path best traveled. Let us trust in ourselves and proceed with caution.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! Arisen! Are you all right?
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. As a matter of fact, every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined
You there! Are you looking to enter? You best go elsewhere, friend. There's no business to be had here.
That man just now seemed rather on edge. What could he have seen here to inspire such suspicion?
Is that who I think it is?
Here's a chest. I shall take a look inside. Tis done, Master. Now a ferry stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? Arthur. 'Tis a name unfamiliar to me, I'm afraid. At least, no one by that name lives here, sir. You would know of our village? As you can see, 'tis a simple place, tucked away on the eastern edge of Vermund. Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? As you like.
I see our goal has changed.
This is the inn. We've room to spare if you're looking to course. Nothing's free in this world. Do stop by again. This is the inn, of course. Nothing's free in this world. Do stop by again.
Hail! I take it you're the outsider my lord mentioned? How'd he know to expect you? I couldn't tell you. Why not ask him yourself? You'll find him in the manor atop the on-hill.
Tread carefully. It seems our every step is being watched. 'Tis eerie, but we must needs press on. pray, allow me to open yon chest. If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up. Dear me. You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. Ask away. Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false arisen. We're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief, Maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar on his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in a lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick. That all you wanted to... What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. we send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot. That all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next time, then.
So this is where...
You're gathering grimoires, eh? I happen to be in possession of the Veiled Tome, Owl in Blizzard. I'd even be willing to part with it. If you'd be willing to trade me Fulminous Shield, the magic Aegis for it, that is. What say you? Oh dear. Still haven't found it?
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Ah, it would seem we've rediscovered an old haunt by a new entrance. How very curious. I wonder what other secrets this place holds.
Sunset draws near.
We shall have to rely on our other senses as the darkness robs us of our sight. I'll gather this. It might be of use. In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. The chance you'd like to see it? A good meal makes one appreciate those to shed with. I quite agree. Fare such as this makes our travails seem like trifles. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Always sets me.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. I return safe and sound, and I dare say wiser for my travels.
The sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over. Shall we check our packs and be off?
Feeling rested, I trust?
Suppose I could enjoy some idle chit-chat.
Got any rumours to share? I'm all ears.
Here we are.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales.
How extraordinary.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
It's gonna be a lonely life at times.
Not a care in the world. Just
This isn't much to go on.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander?
Not sure what they
Fine wares.
I'm no cook, am I?
Oh dear.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain. It is worth considering, if we've the time.
Let's take it easy today.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Ah, yes. Regarding your pursuer from some days past, as we suspected, he was indeed an agent from Batal. When he learnt of your Majesty's escape, he began inquiring after your movements. 'Tis a glad as to how he learned your Majesty's location with such ease. I intend to extract the answers from him anon. I shall be sure to inform you when I do. Pray, take this. 'Tis the least...
So the agent was of Batal after all.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. Ah, but of course. I surmise your Majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, your Majesty.
Sir, the false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent Disa. This spider has woven her web rather carefully.
Welcome to the Star Drop. We serve all manner of fine ales here.
Wonderful.
If you wanted to go for a drink...
Pray, follow me. You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. Is there aught this pawn might do for you? You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my speciality. Good evening, Arisen.
All's well, I trust.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. How might I serve you, Arisen?
I'd love to talk with you.
Tad rowdy.
To live to a ripe old age, eat your vegetables.
I'm in it now.
We shall await you here, Master.
I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while you are within the masquerade hall.
You're far from your station, are you not?
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batar.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off at home.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Suppose I better get to work.
I'm like to fall asleep if I stay here much longer.
I'm ill at he's in.
The crops ought benefit from all this.
I must confess,
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Oh, on the hunt for the grimoire entitled Towering Earth, are you? One moment. Here it is. Towering Earth, the Forsaken Text. You may take it. I can not to mention.
This might contain...
With the aid of Sir Kendrick, and it was a royal library that was sealed off in a bid to pass the throne. Alas, 'twould seem that, no matter the aid, yet 'tis clear it serves them not. What can we learn from this? Fine timing, sir. My time in that... I stare at the page. Alas, as I recall, though as I hear it, should you happen to... What say you? I am in your prey. Infiltrate.
Do you mind coming over here? Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boats. Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
Some call it cultured. I call it dumb.
So tight. Mayhap I really would have been better off with
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Twould seem I drank such drink that I am drunk.
The perfect spot to sit and think of.
What am I to do? Find someone to find me.
Do with a decent supper. I could see myself.
Hail, friend! You've come at a good time. I was just hoping to speak with you. Have you heard aught of the masquerades being held in the palace of late? 'Tis said they are in celebration of the sovereign's valorous deeds. However, in truth, my mother is merely holding them to strengthen her ties with her closest retainers. But therein lies our chance, for I suspect one among them might prove an ally to our cause. A man, might I ask you to infiltrate one of these masquerades and give him this? You have my thanks. I would handle this matter myself, but I am afraid I cannot attend the I will speak with a sentinel I trust, and bid that he ease his patrol on the evening. Patrick will be wearing a mask without a mane, Hopefully this information will be enough for you to seek him out. Come to think of it, there has been tell of some important figure from a neighboring country. I've not been told much. Any guest of my... You should be going now, friend.
You shall answer for this. It will take more than that to end me. I'm still waiting on that report.
They wish they were in my boots. If they only knew.
I always thought of
Fine place. Cast off the stresses of the day.
This is where
With a
I find
headache
my life
at
gets overwhelming.
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well. I'd sooner stay out of them.
What is it? Is there aught you need? Ah, I see. Thank you for giving this to me. I shall pen my answer anon, behind closed doors, naturally.
All the same dismal affair. Our first sovereign in decades. Last, we'll see the end of the age of proxies. Indeed. The Arisen has always been the mainstay of Vermund. Only they are capable of repelling the dragon and guiding us toward a brighter future.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened? We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playgrounds? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phaesus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime. If you escape with your life, that is. No. Come see me in my bordlery. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me. Come see me in my... I'll instruct my attendants to...
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while? Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble. 'Tis our duty to see this beast.
When does my watch? Let's take it easy. Quiet at last.
Prayer's a waste of time. No one's listening.
'Tis our duty to see this peace.
Many thanks. Patrick has already sent his reply. 'Twould seem my mother's tyranny has been weighing heavily on his heart. He has pledged to continue our correspondence and aid me in putting an end to my mother's injustices. This would not have been possible without your assistance. I am afraid I cannot offer much in the way of recompense, but pray, take this.
Nodded off for a moment there.
What was I supposed to do? I've been forgotten.
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
dare you?
There's ought to be said.
Suppose
That's
I'm
quite
tired.
enough.
Go on. Tell me of your latest escapades.
Seems I've caught someone's
Now,
eye.
time to head to market, methinks.
You're an odd soul. Nothing wrong with that, mind.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here.
Wonderful.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares.
Tad Rowdy wants to be ready to do
Got
the
time
same.
for a natter if you do.
Crowns and politics and
Suppose there are worse ways to go.
Let's not be hasty now.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Well, well. He is merely Deesa's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Queen Regent Disa.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He is by a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, Your Majesty? Are you willing to? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion.
We have been entrusted with a task. Let us approach it with all due care. Would seem we've a need to visit the palace.
Welcome to the Star Drop-In. We serve all manner of fine ale.
What a delight.
I'd love to talk with you.
strong!
What are you up to?
Welcome.
If I learn of a matter that requires your attention, I shall inform you directly. Is there aught this pawn might do for you? You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. Good evening, Arisen. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my speciality. Burning the midnight oil, I see. I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Ah, you've returned. Oh, my spectacles. Well done, sir. With these, I shall have no need to fear any letters, be they small or faintly scrawled. I shall learn aught I can, that the day might come when I can repay this debt I owe you. Many, many thanks. Take this as a token of my gratitude.
Outstanding! A job well done. It is vital that we rest and regain our strength before moving on. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
So tired. I kick just about anybody.
Those new recruits could barely lift their swords.
We shall await you here, Master.
I've been on my feet all day. I'm in my legs at such pace.
Lost track of time.
I shall suffer none to disturb this peace.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the regent kin to request a private audience.
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
brigands lurking about.
Well, well. We meet again. Is this stealthy business becoming a habit of yours?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, it is you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. Is that all you have to say for yourself? 'Tis sweet of you to mind your manners, but such niceties won't get you far with me. Something tells me this shan't be the last I see of you. Perhaps you'll be good enough to repay me when next we meet.
This job better be worth it.
Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait. This is neither the...
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today.
I'm about ready to fall asleep and...
Beg pardon, sir. But you are the Arisen, are you not? Captain Brandt bade me ask aught of you, if you would hear it. However, 'tis a matter best kept from prying ears. Might we not move to a more discreet location?
Feet's all dead. My legs are as lead.
What was I to do today? I must check my ledger.
I must earn.
Firstly, pray, take this. 'Tis a regalia sword, one of the kingdom's treasures. 'Tis my duty to guard it. Yet, I have stolen it from the masquerade hall where 'twas on display. A duplicate now rests in its place, and I must beg you to keep the true artifact hidden, lest the ruse be discovered. Generations of Amundian rulers have wielded it, though not in battle, of course. 'Tis a ceremonial weapon for use in parades and the like. Yet, Deesa's disdain for tradition has seen the blade suffer. 'Tis fractured, and has lost much of its former luster. Captain Brandt is of a mind to restore it, so that it might serve as a symbol of your authority, Sir Arisen. Indeed, when the time comes for you to announce your ascension, having this sword at your hip would doubtless elevate your standing in the eyes of the people. And I must confess, having watched over the blade for many a year, I've grown rather fond of it. I should be well glad to see it restored to its former splendor by your hand. My hopes for our kingdom and its treasure go with you, Sir Arisen. I bid you...
Not much going on.
I could see myself.
Is that a scratch? Polished it this morning.
I've been here so long. I've trained for this.
Would that such peace reigned eternal.
Enough! I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life. My sword arm could use some work. Not sure why I'm patrolling.
Shall we get some rest then? Open your eyes, everyone. It is dark out, but our day begins. Shall we check our packs and be off? Feeling rested, I trust?
Still waiting on that report.
We shall remain here.
All my peers seem so much more capable. Welcome rest with all that hassle and bustle.
Fancy a kick. But not at the expense of my
There's comfort.
There's aught to be said for peace. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. Good morrow, everyone. Come. We've much to be getting on with. Ready to forge on?
I might nod off if I'm not careful.
We meet again. Truth be told, I was hoping we might. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down, won't you? I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement, so alive. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite strict. You understand. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. even aught as simple as going shopping for myself. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an item and obtain it with my own hands held a certain appeal. Of course, in the end, you were the one who made the purchase. That's all right. I know you meant well. Besides, I can safely say it was still a novel experience. I wanted to give you something in return by way of thanks. Here, this is for you. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell. Suppose that's enough. Dear me.
I'm in no hurry to leave. You seem in fine spirits.
Wish I had someone to talk to.
I've not got food atwixt my teeth, had I?
Hail, friend. 'Tis not long now ere I am to undertake the trial of archery. I thought it only right to tell you that, as you were the one who gifted me the bow that I'll be using. I was also rather hoping you would consider attending. No one could be worthier of witnessing this milestone in elven archery than you. Ah, but the path to the arbor is not easily found or followed. 'Twould be best I escorted you. There is a log bridge near the ruins where I train. I'll await you on the other side. Come find me when you are ready to make for the sacred arbor, the village of my people.